Hey guys, Kevin, Muddy River Tactical. Thank you for joining us. Sorry it's been so long since we had a video here. It's been absolute chaos around the shop, you know, with the Christmas time and Christmas orders and trying to get them all out. You know, we get bombarded for Black Friday and then all the Christmas gifts going on. So we've been helping the guys in the shop a lot, trying to get caught up and keep orders flowing to you guys to get them for Christmas. So again, I just want to apologize for the delay in videos here. We'll try to get on a back to kind of normal schedule. So today's video will be a little different format per se, as kind of just running around. Like I said, been helping the guys all afternoon, got home late here. So we're gonna pull over to the range, or driving over to the range here at my house, and we're gonna show you guys the new Sig P226 X5 Legion. We just got this in a couple weeks ago, and I've been trying to get to the range to shoot it. So I'm gonna take you guys with us and give you our first thoughts on this pistol and how it shoots. You know, we're not gonna go into a deep dive as far as specs on this gun or anything like that, as there's tons of videos out there on the full specs and you can read all that stuff. But we're gonna do, just take it out. This gun hasn't been fired at all. Take it to the range and just give you our first thoughts and impressions. So stick with us and we'll show you the Sig P226 X5 Legion. All right, guys, we made it to the range here. Let's go back to the back of the truck, get the Sig P226 out, and we'll show you the gun. All right, guys, so here's the P226. We got this gun, like I said, we just got it here a couple weeks ago. We're not going to go into super details. There's tons of videos on the actual specs of this gun, but more just a first impression, first shooting. We went ahead and loaded all three of the mags up for it. It comes with 3 20-round magazines, which should be awesome. So we're gonna shoot those 60 rounds through it and just kind of give you our initial thoughts and impressions. So initially picking up this gun, it looks very high class, I guess is the best way you can put it. And it feels extremely, extremely smooth. And the trigger is just that reset. And I mean, it's absolutely insane how good that trigger feels, and the overall just grip of this pistol and how it feels. They've done a lot to the texturing and it just fits in my hand really good. So as far as Sig 320s go, I don't dislike Sig 320s, but I've never been a over fan of them. They've never felt completely right to me. However, you can feel a huge difference in the Sig P226. You know, if you're coming from a 320 and put this P226 in your hand, it's just a whole different natural feeling to it completely. So a few of the just generalized specs, like I said, we're not going to go into anything detailed. 4.4 inch barrel, just like what the P226 has always have been, but it's got the built-in comp to it, and it's got this metal or alloy frame, which it gives it some extra weight, and it's just kind of a good, I can almost guarantee it's going to be a super smooth shooting gun just by how smooth everything racks and just the overall weight and ergonomics of it. So I do like it's got the safety on both sides, which a lot of these guns don't have the safety on both sides, so that's super nice, especially me being a left-handed shooter. The one downside to this, for those right-handed shooters, will not matter at all, and I know that's about 99% of you guys. I'm one of the oddball left-handed, but it's got this, what I call a gas pedal on it, which is super nice, and they actually work really good for, you know, target pistols and things like that. I'm not a fan of them on concealed carry pistols, but that's not what this P226 is really designed for. So on a frame like this, I think they're extremely beneficial. However, for me, shooting this pistol left-handed like I am, it does me zero benefit and actually gets in the way, because where I put my finger here, it's just kind of odd. But if you're a right-handed shooter, it's just like it should be and normal. I did look, they do sell a swappable gas pedal, is what I'm going to call it, for the left-handed shooters like me that can go on this side and act as your takedown lever as well. It's about $100, so it's pricey, but like I said, at a $2,200-$2,300 gun, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, this is not a budget class pistol at all. If you're in for a budget pistol, this is definitely the wrong thing in my opinion, it's more on the lines of, you know, competing with the higher end guns that people buy for the smooth recoil and things like that. I would consider it close to like a staccato range gun type of scenario more than a polymer frame budget gun. It's just a whole different class. So I'm gonna put on my earphones here. We'll shoot a few rounds, or shoot all 60 of these rounds actually, and we'll just come back and give you our initial thoughts and impressions on this gun. Woo. That thing is super, super smooth. Like, even smoother than what I would anticipate, if that's possible. Man, I can tell you I've shot some 226s in the past and some of the 229s, and this, I can't tell if it's just the ergonomics of it or just the comp on it or what combination of it is. It shoots super, super good and way better than anything I've shot from the Sig lineup. So let's try this next mag. Jeez. And I can tell we're 20 yards from the target right here, but I'll put a video up here in a second. But I just shot those 20 rounds on the left paper target, the first one we did on the right one, and I can see them all from here. They're all within an inch, right in that range. I mean, I can see them all grouped together, and I'm not a great pistol shot. I mean, I shoot a lot, but I'm in no way, shape, or form some amazing, you know, world-class shooter by any means, and this pistol even makes me look good. So let's try this last mag here, and then we'll give you our final thoughts. One thing I will note real quick while I'm thinking about it, so this mag, the mag flare goes like 3/4, so it goes from the like front of the grip back and around and leaves this front open, which I really like, because the way I insert mags, bullets forward in my index finger, and you bring it up and you index it into the gun, that allows you to hit it back into there, compared to where just the flared ones, you're like still trying to line it up perfect. This kind of gives you a runway ramp, if that makes sense at all. So I really like that. And then when the mag's in, it completes the front grip. So that's super cool, and I definitely like that a lot. Man. All right. Well, I gotta say, and this is even without the gas pedal reversed. For me being a left-handed shooter, the gas pedal would help even more as far as the controllability and everything of this gun. But even without that, and this gas pedal being on the wrong side for me as a left-handed shooter, this thing is simply amazing how it shoots. And that's me not being a Sig guy. I mean, I just got the staccato not too long ago, a couple months ago now, and I'm well over 2,000 or 3,000 rounds into that gun. And I didn't think there'd be very many guns that would shoot as smooth, or honestly, I thought doing these reviews would get harder, because you go from a compact, any of the compact guns, but you know, the polymer frame guns that so many of these guns are, to like a staccato, and how smooth it shoots. It just takes you to a different class and gets you spoiled. So I figured all these guns would kind of like, it's good, but not as good as a staccato, you know, and kind of wrongfully compare them to that, even though they're different guns. This gun, Granted, it's up there in the same price range. It's about $300 cheaper than my Staccato, but it shoots smoother than my Staccato, and that's the Staccato P that I got. It definitely shoots smoother than the Staccato CS, but that's to be expected because of the weight difference and little longer barrel. But my Staccato P, there's very few things that compare to it, and I would say this every bit compares to that. And I honestly think the trigger feels better and the ergonomics kind of fit better in my hand. And being a single action only pistol, it's got, you know, it's more or less all the same character traits of a Staccato, but in a little bigger package here. So I'm a big fan. I'm definitely going to keep this gun and shoot it some more. I was honestly hoping that it wouldn't compare to my Staccato. That way I could do the review on it and we could get rid of it. The bad thing about doing these reviews are you get these guns, and whether you need it or not, you hate to let them go. And when they shoot as good as this 226 X5 Legion is definitely going to be one of those that's hard to get rid of, in my opinion. So if any of you guys out there have one of these, definitely let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think about it and how it compares. But in all honesty, it's kind of surprised me a lot. I knew it would shoot well, but I didn't think. There hasn't been a Sig that I've wanted to keep up until this point, but this one just in 60 rounds gets me thinking about it really quickly. So let me know, guys, know your thoughts. We're working on holsters for these 226 X5 Legions currently. We have the 226 holsters, but they won't accommodate the built-in comp that this has. So just stay with us. It's our crazy time of year. We'll try to get them out as soon as possible. Hopefully by the first of the year, these will be available in all of our Kydex holsters, so you can get them, and even our Mach series, so that I would see myself using this gun as more of a training pistol. So I'd probably be more opt to use like a Mach series holster and put it on drop leg and come out here and just have fun with it, or for the guy shooting 3-gun or something like that. I think it would be a great choice. But I appreciate you guys joining me again. Sorry for the delay in videos here. It's our crazy time of year, trying to get caught up. Hopefully in the next couple weeks, you know, after the first of the year, I can get a little better schedule. But our main priority is the holster company and getting your holsters and orders out to you ASAP. So unfortunately, sometimes these videos have to be put on the side burner, just because we do these as just a fun thing for me to do, but also to just show you guys these new guns before you buy them. But ultimately, the holster company is what supports all of this, so we got to take care of that first. So I appreciate you guys understanding on that. And also, we're in that weird time of year where SHOT Show's coming up, so there'll be a ton of new guns coming out here shortly. So right now it's in that weird transition where there's not a ton of new stuff dropping, just because, you know, January, February, March is kind of when that happens. If there's any guns that we've missed that you'd like to see us do a review on, please let me know in the comments section below, and we'll definitely try to get to those. So thank you guys again, and until next time, keep practicing and always be prepared.